Welcome to PHP Podcast. I'm Mike.
And this is Orlando, and we're here for another Monday minisode.
Yeah, Monday minis. Monday minis are where we come with the hot sauce. I don't know if that's the right term. I'm just going to use that.
Hot fire.
It's just we're coming with like just distilled information. If you listen to our long form podcast, please continue to do so. But we cover a lot of things over like a long period of time, over an hour 15, hour and a half. But our Monday minis is like 10 minutes of us just focusing on one topic, one thing. So this is where we're going to get to dig in. And today we're talking about shipping, and specifically everybody's favorite part about shipping, the cost. And we're going to tell you and help you save money on shipping so you're not blowing it, you're not spending more than you need to spend, and maybe even making money on shipping.
And we've done so many episodes on this, and maybe we've already done a mini-sode on this, but I thought it was a good reflection. I thought about this because I was at the post office and I saw a guy with a medium flat rate box. And instead of just having the label already on his box, I saw the guy in line waiting to pay at the post office for his label. And I'm like, how many people out there still don't know? Like, you're getting ripped off if you buy your labels at the post office or at UPS or FedEx. So wanted to talk about saving on shipping. So the first thing is always be accurate. I would say the worst for me as far as losing money on a sale is when I have not properly weighed it and measured it and put it in my listing. Now, make sure that when you're weighing it or you're measuring it, that you're weighing and measuring it based on what it would be if you shipped it, right? So let's say you have, a Department 56, or let's say you have something that's, a figurine, right? Let's say it's, 3 feet tall and it weighs 10 pounds, okay? You don't want to put that in the listing. You want to put that it's probably 4 feet tall when I don't know how much if you're going to float the box, it might be 4 feet tall. And then it may weigh 15 pounds when you pack it. That's the dimension you want to put in, right? It's very easy to lose money because you're not thinking about all the weight and all the dimensions, how they'll change once you pack it. And it's always better, I would take, to be a little bit over what you think it'll be, because you just never know what'll happen.
Yeah. So yeah, you definitely want to make sure you're accurate on that. And then going along with that, kind of like you were already mentioning, is not necessarily buying at the post office, but buying it on eBay, especially because recently eBay has really gotten some good deals with like UPS and with FedEx, especially for bigger items. It used to not be the case. It used to be we would use, my wife at the time had a discount. Well, she's my wife now, but at the time she worked at a place that had a discount through FedEx and UPS. But we would only use it for like big items. They were allowed to use it. That was like a company perk, is if you're an employee, you could use their discount occasionally. And so we'd use it for big items. And then now eBay's deals aren't quite as good, but you can actually still get some good deals sometimes on UPS and FedEx. So you want to shop around when you're printing out your label, especially if it's bigger, maybe select that to start with. But do it there. And if you are going to go USPS, don't be afraid to look at pirate ship either, right? So use eBay or use pirate ship. Both of those are going to give you better deals, better rates than actually driving to the post office and paying there. You're going to be paying way more than you should. So make sure you're using the right suppliers of your labels.
And we're not sponsored by pirate ship, but pirate ship is another option. So this goes along with point number 3 for us. It's the idea that Mike had said shop around. I would say even in the eBay label, shop around, right? Because you might see something that, you want to ship something priority, right? And it's 3 days. And you see that FedEx, home delivery is actually like, I don't know, half the price or $10 cheaper, and it's going to take an extra day. I would say it's okay to ship it that way, right? Because most of the time, most sellers do not ship the day of or the next day. And so you're already at an advantage. I've never, in my 10 plus years of reselling, have shipped something FedEx instead of UPS and had somebody complain and say it wasn't shipped priority, it was shipped FedEx home delivery. So take a look at that. All right. Also take a look at, if you're going parcel select, UPS ground, right? eBay has amazing discounts. Pirate ship has amazing discounts on UPS. I would say never go directly to the site of the platform that is doing the shipping. Don't go to USPS. Don't go to FedEx. Don't go to UPS. Keep it within eBay or these third parties, but always be willing to kind of, diversify. I sometimes, even I would say, on Amazon, when I ship out stuff, now Amazon has a relationship with UPS, and I could ship sometimes, a priority, but it's like Amazon's okay with you shipping it ground and they're giving you another 20-30% discount. Just ship it that way, right? Just ship it that way. So that is going to save you a ton of money on shipping. Now, this other thing is something that it just takes time, and a lot of people don't know about this, right? There's plenty of YouTube videos on this, but man, you use those USPS free supplies as much as possible. As much as possible.
Yeah, and some of them you can pick up at the USPS, the post office. You can actually walk in. They've got free stuff there on the racks. You can grab what you need and go. And it's good to have like a good supply of those in case you're shipping something and it's like, oh yeah, these fit in this type of mailer or this type of box. However, some of the specific ones, the ones that might be more unique to what you're selling, or like
secret
really popular
menu
ones, you got to get online. And so don't be afraid to go onto the post office. You can order them and it's still free, right? They're still going to ship them to you and you can get a whole bunch of them. So you can order 30 of whatever box size you need and get those sent to your door, which is nice because then you're not even worrying about, driving somewhere to get them. But know the cost of those items too. So know how much it's going to cost if you're using a certain box or a certain type of envelope. That way you can decide which items that you're selling. Look through your inventory. Like, okay, these will fit in this. This will be how much it costs to ship if I ship through these types of supplies. But utilize those supplies as much as you can. We're not recommending, using boxes or bubble wrap and stuff like that, the envelopes, in a way that's illegal. Yeah. So we're not recommending that. But if you're going to be shipping using the post office, or if you're going to be, doing recycling of stuff, use the stuff that you can get for free. You'll definitely save money there.
I mean, I never spend money on boxes, ship shoes. All my shipping for shoes is generally medium flat rate box or the USPS shoe box, and it's all free, right? You got to pay for the shipping, obviously, but it's all free. So definitely use the supplies. And there's actually there's that secret menu, right? Online, the padded flat rate. You can actually get priority mail tape. Now that's a hard one, but if you go to your local post office, you can ask. I think there's a phone number. We don't have it on here right now, but you can always Google it. You can find it. But you can request priority mail tape for free. Yep. And save your money on tape.
And then there's other ways you can get supplies for cheaper when you can, and sometimes you got to buy in bulk to do it, right? So maybe you get your eBay coupon. It's time to get those shipping supplies. So you buy your shipping supplies through eBay, and you're going to just go big, right? Maybe even spend more than your coupons. I need X amount of this size box, and just get it all up front, because it's better to have it. It's better instead of buying one box because you need a specific size at Walmart, but then you need another one the next week and another one 2 weeks later. Just buy 10 of them or 20 of them or 30 of them at one time, so you're not doing those random trips somewhere trying to pick up those one boxes. So pick up a bunch of them, use those coupons you get for eBay, and then utilize things like one of our sponsors, American Bubble Boy, where you can order, bubble wrap in, whatever size you need. You need big 4-foot rolls, you need smaller 2-foot rolls, you want big bubble, you want small bubble. It's going to be shipped to you right away. And sometimes it's worth buying 2 or 3 at a time, even though they got fast shipping, just so you have it, you're ready to go, and you're not dealing with, oh no, I'm out of bubble wrap. Now I got to go to this store and pay an arm and a leg for what could be much cheaper.
Yeah. And you want to strike when the deals are there, right? At the time you might be like, I don't know if I need that many envelopes. I don't need whatever. But, recently one of our listeners had alerted us to that. There was like Staples had a thing where they're selling 100 poly mailers for like $5. And man, some people loaded up. Some people bought like close to 1,000 of them, right? And it's definitely worth loading up, because at that time you're like, I don't know if I need it. But what if your eBay business grows? What if Q4 hits? What if sales start kicking up? What if stimulus checks are handed out again and people have more income to buy? You just never know. So when the opportunity strikes to get a lot of shipping supplies for cheap or maybe even for free, you definitely need to strike and save that money on shipping. So hopefully all these ideas, whether it be keeping accurate, printing labels from eBay directly, using third parties, using different options within eBay, all the way to, striking when you need those, shipping supplies and there's a steal, definitely will help you save money on shipping. And with that being said, make sure to be real,
be relevant,
and be reselling. Late.
Peace.